Hello everyone, it's AJ here and I'm with...
Juan Martinez. I work here at ITM. Well, the main office is here in UW-Madison, and together we're going to talk about LastPass, the password manager.
Yeah, so why do we need a manager for our passwords? This helps us to remember one password and access all of our accounts online. So what we're going to cover in this short video is what is the LastPass password manager, why is this useful. We're going to go through adding a managed account, using the LastPass browser add-on for your laptop or the computer you use most, using LastPass on another computer, so maybe at a library or a friend's, so you can still get to your accounts. Password management on mobile devices, which Juan has a great solution that is not LastPass, because LastPass doesn't work very well. And then a password generator. So now that you have your passwords managed and you don't need to remember them anymore, how do you come up with really powerful passwords that no one can break? So what is LastPass Password Manager, Juan?
LastPass Password Manager is a service where you make an account with them, and on this account, you can save all the usernames and the passwords of all your other accounts so that you don't have to remember them. In my case, once I started getting up to like 20 different accounts on 20 different things, I got tired of using the same password for all of them. So I did this.
Yeah, so that gets into why is this useful. Obviously, now you don't have to remember 20 passwords.
I don't have to remember 20 passwords. I can make all the passwords as secure as I want. Now at this point, I'm making them like 20 characters long, mixture of random letters and numbers. And if for some reason someone were to hack my email account, I can easily go change just that password, and none of my other accounts are affected because they use all different passwords.
Nice. So it also remembers your username too, it sounds like.
It remembers your username as well, which you can check both on the website itself or on the add-on.
And if maybe you wanted to start a new account with Evernote, you could check in your LastPass manager and say, oh, I already have an account in Evernote.
You can do that too.
All right, well, let's jump into this other stuff. So take us right to, so this is the LastPass homepage. How would I create a new account? What would I press?
You would just click Get LastPass Free.
Okay.
This will automatically add the add-on that appears with this icon on your Google Chrome browser. You can also do this on Firefox as well. And if you're really a diehard fan, you can do it in Internet Explorer.
And so you've got a tab open where you're already logged in, so we can see what the inside looks like.
So, and I already added an account. We can actually, do we want to see the account or do we want to just recreate it again?
Let's just delete it and recreate it so we can see how to delete an account.
Delete trash can. I like it. Oh, it's asking me for my password because that's how I set it up. I will actually be telling you guys this password because this is just a test account. Are you sure you want to delete this site?
Yes,
I'm sure.
All right.
See?
Delete.
Okay, so this is how it looks once you first log in, and there's nothing. So let's start with adding the email account that we just created for this. We can click right where it says Add Item. A password. That seems about right. So it needs to know the URL. Where are you going to log in? So if I go, let me see, gmail.com. I know this gets changed. It's not gmail.com. So that's why I'm just give me the actual address.
I see. It's accounts.google.com.
Sign in. I'm like, okay, I'll take this. This seems like a good amount to take. Then I go back, be like, bam. That's what I want.
Excellent.
So my Google account. I can organize it when I make folders. If I make them, I haven't made any for this, so no biggie. And let me see. My username was ITA student 0. And I will show you the password to this email account, even though you should not do this. But just for poops and giggles. You can click on the eye to view the password or not. So let me see. Super password. And tell me that this is amazing. And if I unclick that, it won't show it to nosy eyes. I personally like when it keeps asking me for my LastPass password because this way I don't forget it.
So you're using it all the time, the one password for everything.
For everything.
You'll never forget it.
Because if you forget this password, you have lost all your information on your username and your password for all the other accounts. And that is not a position you want to find yourself in, because if you want to recover, you basically have to delete the account and remake it.
Ooh.
So I'm like, I will not forget this.
And in that case, you'd have to recover all of your passwords for all of your accounts, one by one.
Yes.
All right, well, let's hit save. Let's require that password reprompt. I will agree with you that that was a very good choice.
Save. And it appears.
Now it's saved. So we would have a whole bunch of these here by the time we're all...
So yes, it would have a square here, a rectangle here for each one of the accounts that you make.
Excellent.
And you can organize them and sort and, hey, look, folders. Anyways. So you have a couple options now, once you have it here. I want to log in through my LastPass Vault. You know, the Vault is the website where we see all of our accounts. We like launch. It's asking me for my LastPass password. Nope. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna forget this soon. Continue. Oh, okay. So sometimes it doesn't work, which annoys me.
I think it depends on the site you're
It
going
depends
to.
on the site. What the LastPass will try to figure out where if you tell it to auto login, which was one of the options that we didn't pay attention to, it'll try to fill out the username and the password and log in immediately. Sometimes I don't want it to do that. But anyways, if you have the add-on installed in your browser, it gives you this lovely symbol. And it tells you, hey, you have this address, and I have an account for that address. Do you want to use it? Oh, yes, please do. Ask me for my LastPass password again. Type. I type a lot. And it fills it in for me. Woo! Next. And I logged in. I can access all my things. My account, search, maps, YouTube, Drive, Gmail, all that fun stuff.
Excellent. So that's almost everything. We just had a couple other topics here on our PowerPoint. So now let's look at using LastPass on another computer. Basically, it's exactly the same, except you don't have that cool add-on. Instead, you have to go to your account, hit the little wrench, type your password.
Type the password in for LastPass.
One.
Because I created this. Continue.
And then it shows you your password for your account. So you just have to show it so that you can remember what it is. At this point, you could copy and paste it.
Copy.
And then
be like,
hide it.
Hide it, because I don't want to show it again. And I'd be all like, paste. That's plain text. Okay, I dig it.
And then next.
And I say next.
And so that's how you would use LastPass on another computer.
Yes.
Let's go back to the PowerPoint really quick. So we talked about at the start of this video that LastPass doesn't really work on mobile devices.
Sort of. So the LastPass is free for Androids phones, which made me really sad because I don't have an Android phone. So, and I would have to pay to use it on Apple, on an iPhone. I was really unhappy with this. So I found a free version that I can use on my phone. It's a different service. It's called 1Password. Let's actually type it here so that we can 1Password.
Ah. And that's
it's
a free app?
It's a free app, and it works exactly the same way. You make a password for it, you start adding your sites.
So you just had to go through the process a second time
For my phone because I went the Apple route.
And then if you get a new Apple phone, if you download 1Password, everything should be set up already, correct? In theory.
Sort of.
Okay.
So the way that you can actually handle that is if you download Dropbox as well, 1Password will ask, oh, can I work together with Dropbox? And it'll save the file into Dropbox itself. And whenever you update 1Password, it'll update it in Dropbox, and you have the 1Password file in Dropbox anywhere you want. Cool. So you would have to be connected to both in your phone if you wanted to use it on an Apple phone.
So the last thing we have here is password generator. So LastPass also has a password generator. If you just type LastPass
password generator,
generator,
it tends to appear fairly often. And
Tell us about this.
so once I started using LastPass, I just wanted to start making passwords that would be very difficult for people to figure out. And they give you options on how to make this. Usually, I go crazy. It's like, if I can do it, it's like, give me 20 characters. Allow all the types, but sometimes the symbol types will cause me trouble. So I uncheck those. And I tell it to avoid ambiguous characters. Ambiguous characters are like the L and the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
You sometimes cannot tell which is using. So I'm like, avoid those and just give me a password. And if you look at this madness, hey, good luck memorizing that or having someone else figure out that that's your password for your account. And then I just copy it and then I paste it on either the side on the account that I'm making and then paste it for my LastPass vault.
So you update your management.
Yeah, if I were like, oh, I'm going to update this one, it's now blah.
All right, so if you follow these instructions, you have a lot of homework to do, but you will have the strongest passwords in the world.
Ever. And then you will never come to your poor instructor saying, I forgot my password. That's the hope.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.